shit too. You I was the one ever since my hair was me and my brothers be ballin' like all three. I can never leave my brother Mario Luigi. I can't tell the weather, but I can feel it in the air, rain coming soon. Oh, they talking hot, cool, and more vibe. Making shower on the block, no shampoo to the metal.
What the heck is going on with y'all? It's your boy Heck, and I'm welcoming you back to the What the Heck podcast, where basketball's an art and the court is our canvas. In this episode, we're going to be going over an underrated player, Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy has been killing it with the New Orleans Pelicans, and he has shown the ability to sit there, play off the ball, and be a really good 3-and-D wing. So much so he dropped 44 points last game. It's going to be interesting to go over his game because you're going to sit there and see how to move off the learn, how to move off the ball, what is a wide open shot, how to become a consistent shooter. And honestly, he kind of reminds me of a young Klay Thompson, to be honest with you. Now, I generally believe that giving him the time to develop, I generally think he could be a stud for the Hornets, but as I always said, it's going to be interesting to see how well Trey Murphy plays and how Trey Murphy develops. I also want to let y'all know this. If y'all ever wonder why I try to use not well-known name players, it's because at the end of the day, yes, I can sit there and make a video on Klay Thompson. I can sit there and make a video on Steph Curry. I can sit there and make a video on all these guys. But in the end of the day, those are one-on-ones. The players that you need to be watching are the players like Trey Murphy, are the players like Jeremiah Fears, who are solid role players and then play their role to an exceptional level. Because when you sit there and watch how the stars play, you think you operate as a star, but you're not on that level yet. But with that being said, you already know the drill. Let's get straight to the action. Alright, Trey Murphy is a 6'9", 3-and-D wing. What earned him a spot in the NBA is his ability to sit there and guard 1 through 4 with relative ease. You really can't put him on centers because he's really skinny. He has a really skinny frame. And his ability to shoot the air out the ball. In this game, he made 12 threes and scored 44 points, which is an excellent view of his skill set. So what are his strengths? Shooting. Need I say more? When you have the ability to make 12 threes in an NBA game, I don't care who you are, that's elite shooting. That's elite marksman right there. 2, wingspan and defensive versatility. Because he's 6'9" and he's mobile, he can guard multiple positions. Whether it being power forwards in the league, small forwards, wings, guards, as long as it's not a center, you can match him up against him. And 3, off-ball movement. His game is primarily being a really good catch and shoot guy. And one of the biggest things that you're going to come to learn from watching this film study, I hope, is being on balance, being in rhythm, and always being open and being ready to shoot the ball. And that's what Trey Murphy did a really good job with this game. Weaknesses. Creating. He's not a great creator. He doesn't create his own shot. A lot of the times he gets his buckets from the offense. Now, Klay Thompson was not a great creator, but Klay Thompson had the burner, meaning any shot, if it gets into a set point, it's cash. 2, playmaking. Playmaking is an extension of creating. If you struggle with creating your own shot, it's very difficult to create shots for your teammates. And 3, strength and finishing. What makes guys like Anthony Edwards and Zion Williamson and all the other stars consistently able to score 30 and 40 points a game is their ability to be able to finish around the traffic and get to the rim. Once you master those 2 things, scoring becomes a lot easier. Because as a shooter, there's going to be games in which you're going to drop 10 threes, and there's going to be games when you're not going to be able to hit anything. The reality of the situation is, once you have the ability to sit there and get to the rim consistently, it opens up your whole entire game. But hey man, let's get straight to the action. It's a transition. Trey Murphy is going to go grab the ball, and he's going to attack the rim. Now what he's going to do is he's going to do a tween, read, and do a double step back. This is Harden's go-to, but to break down this move, Trey Murphy does it well. Yeah, live dribble. This is called a flow dribble. When the ball is in his hand, he has the ability to put the ball down. He can get as many steps as he wants in the NBA. Gather, 1, 2. He's on balance. He's in rhythm. Shoot around. Boom! One of the things I'm going to explain something to you about scoring off the ball is understanding angles and understanding how to get to the rim. Derek Queen gets the ball. He kicks it to Trey Murphy. He has a lane. Since he's 6'9", he sees the fact that there's nobody down here. So what he's going to do is he's going to catch it, look at the rim, get him to slow down a little bit, and take the lane for an easy dunk. Hey! I made multiple videos on this, but I'm going to repeat myself. Do not help off a shooter 1 pass away. Why am I saying it like this? Because this is repetitive. He hit 2 threes. He hit a 3 this game, and the easiest way to sit there and allow the person to get into rhythm is by giving him easy shoot arounds. 17 helps too far. I think this happens because this is a mismatch. He did not need to help because he has help back here. He helps, he stunts, leaves him wide open too far. Boom! This is cool. This is a good move, but this happens because he's overplaying. So Trey Murphy's attacking. He hesitates like he's about to go downhill. Now, ironically enough, this is a good move to use, but the reality situation, he was not going right in that situation because he had help here, he had help here, he had help here. So I'm not really a fan of him biting this hard going right, but that's neither here nor there. Boom! Dribble handoff, gets the ball. Lesson number 1 about being a shooter. If you're not within arm length of the ball, it's wide open, especially for pros. Lesson number 2 about being a shooter. If you are a pro and the ball gets to the set point, this is wide open. That is hard. That is hard defense. I'm gonna teach you a trick. Now, if you want to set up open threes, find somebody who's very good at getting to the rim with the relative ease. The reason why is paint touches causes the defenses to collapse, which opens up looks for shooters. Now, I'm not very happy with the Bucks on this possession for this one reason alone. Zion Williamson attacks. Miles Turner does his job. Derek Queen is a 27% 3-point shooter. Why are you closing hard to this? Yeah, let's over-rotate and leave the shooter that have been baking us the whole entire game wide open. Not the best moment. Boom! Shaking my head. So, pick and pop. So what they're going to do is, instead of pick and roll for Zion, he goes under it because Zion is not a shooter. Because of the screen, Ryan Rollins is behind this play. Now he's going to go through Derek Queen's screen. He takes one dribble to create some extra space. Wide open. Boom! He set the screen on Sadiq Bey. Now he has daylight. Hand up, but the problem is, 1, he has an angle to get this ball to the set point, and 2, that's the 6 other threes that you gave up. He's in rhythm now. He don't even see you at this point. Boom! Okay. Ryan Rollins again. He's going to go set a screen. He goes to screen. He thought he was going to switch this, but I don't know what happened. This miscommunication between these two. He opens up. He's going to be running for that. Boom! For a rebound. Offensive rebounds allow wide open shooters. Happens all the time. Ball gets tipped out. 14 gets the ball. Now what Trey Murphy's going to do, he's going to make sure he's unbalanced. Sets his feet. Easy one. Boom! This pick and pop is actually pretty funny. I would think after a while that these guys on the court will sit there and understand that you need to switch and communicate on these screens. Because this is the second time this happened. I think what's supposed to happen is they want to keep this matchup on Zion because he's a bigger guy. But the problem is, he has like 10 threes at this point. So giving him an easy shoot around by refusing to switch this. And honestly, this is just bad defense. The only thing I would suggest at this position is probably have him close hard on this and give up the dunk. But even then, you don't want to do that. Boom! Now this is funny. Pick and roll, they switch. Then he kicks the ball out to Herb Jones to get the ball back on the dribble handoff. I don't know what these two are doing. Boom! Brings the ball in transition, gets the ball. Now, this is how you know he's cooking. This dude is doing dribble combinations like he has never done before. I'm joking. Please don't come after me in the comments. So what he's going to do is he's going to do a push cross into a pullback. Push cross, got him leaning, pulls it back. His momentum's going this way, he can't contest the shot. Boom! That's a great move. Alright, pick and roll. He's on the wrong side of this. Because both of them are on the wrong side, he has an angle to shoot this. Shoot around. Boom! So Trey Murphy dropped 44 points. So a couple things. One, a lot about how he was scoring was mistakes from the Bucks as a team, because you cannot sit there and constantly making the same defensive rotation mess ups on shooters and expect to be successful. 2, I honestly want him to sit there and see how well he will take the next step, because I think he has the potential to be a little bit better than a better Klay Thompson. And honestly, Klay Thompson was a solid player in his prime, but his ability to play off the catch, his ability to move off the ball out the ball, and him being 6'9" would be a benefit to whatever team he plays on, because he can sit there and fit a role as a 3-and-D wing and a catch and shoot guy. That, along with his ability, when he gets to the rim, he can finish, makes his skill set valuable in today's modern NBA. Honestly though, a couple things I'd like to see him work on. I wanted to see him to take the mantle, but the problem is, with Zion Williamson, Derek Queen, and a lot of players and the pieces that the Pelicans have, it's very difficult for him to sit there and be the isolation #1 guy. He's gonna have to sit there and play off the ball. But hey man, let me know how you feel about Trey Murphy in the comment section below. But hey man, thank y'all for tuning to the What the Heck podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the drill. We turn down.